Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time, finally doing a review on Raymond Briggs' When the Wind Blows film review. Now, as you know, When the Wind Blows is a 1986 animated film that was done by Raymond Briggs that was based on his graphic novel that talked about nuclear war, the effects of it, and so on. So it was pretty much made into this amazing animated film, and we see a lot of stuff putting into it. Now, the premise of the film is about Jim and Hilda Bloggs, who are a loving, understandable, reasonable, and quite well-suited elderly couple living in a small cottage in Sussex, in southern England. Now, given the fact that Jim pretty much is afraid about this a potential war that is going to happen, and at the same time reads these government pamphlets that were based on the whole protect and serve thing. Now, given the fact this was during the early days when people didn't understand the full concept of nuclear war, you can tell that Jim wants to believe that what he's doing is right, that he's following the pamphlets clearly, but it's clear that these are just really bad advice, and this was based on the fact that Raymond Briggs, and along with some other people, had disbelief about the whole protect and serve thing. With Hilda's character, she still wants to, keep her house as tidy as possible, and she wants to look at the good sides of life. She believes that, nothing about a war and such. So, pretty much what the film is that it's shown that their son, Ron, as well, is in a frantic position and personally became disillusional because of this whole nuclear war that's happening. Now, at the same time with the characters, given the fact that Jim and Hilda are the only two characters we see, well, in the opening, there are other people. We see Jim in the kind of post office. We see him, on the bus and stuff. We see them, having different opinions. Well, Jim mainly believes that everything is going to be sorted out. Everything's going to be a quick slap on the wrist. Everything done. I wouldn't say they are dumb people. They just aren't fully educated on the facts of nuclear war and the downsides of what can come out of it. And they mainly believe that it's going to be like World War II, even when it's not. And it shows that they will believe what they're doing is right, even though they're putting themselves in a lot of danger. And as soon as the bomb goes off, we see them, trying to remain optimistic, trying to do things right. But it's clear that it's becoming more and more delusional, and the more we see them going through it, the more we see them slowly breaking down and slowly fading away. Now, I do admit what I do like about the voice cast is that John Miles and Peggy Astrop actually bring a lot of element to these characters. It feels like a standard kind of, taking their role seriously, but knowing that, this is meant to be a serious film, nothing more. And the background is amazing. There was a lot of stuff putting into this that made it amazing. I think with When the Wind Blows does point out the dangerous concepts of war and how people can get hurt in the crossfire, the dangers of nuclear war, how the whole protect and serve movement was a big, bad idea, and as well as a really misleading concept. I actually do admit, it's a shame that the other story that was based with it, Gentleman James, never got animated. I would definitely like to have seen John Miles and Peggy Astrop bring a lot of that element back in there, had they still been alive. So I think with When the Wind Blows is definitely a good film. And what's actually interesting is that in the Blu-ray version, they actually do include the whole protect and serve movement. And when you're watching it, you think, what a bunch of crap. So, in my opinion, When the Wind Blows deserves a lot of praise. Not only does it bring out the darker concepts of war, it does bring out a lot of the funnier sides, and you love Jim trying to be optimistic, and it's like, you know, someone knowing that nothing's going to be serious, even when it's not. So it deserves 2 thumbs ups. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewy here, signing out.